Jerry
All right, what's going on, my people? Welcome to the Sn95 Power channel. Today we got a lot of minor stuff that we have to take care of. So as far as mechanically, so far the car has been great, no oil leaks. The belt tensioner has been a little cattywampus, is making some noise. I don't really trust it. So we need to get a new belt tensioner. The other thing that's kind of been plaguing me with this car is this Optima battery. Now I know some of y'all warned me about that, but it's okay. We have a new battery here to save the day. Now, I'm kind of like scratching my head on this new battery because this thing is extremely heavy. We'll show you what that is in a little bit, but so the plan for today is to get the new belt tensioner on. I'm not going to paint it. I just kind of want to get it on, get the car out, start it up, see how it's going to act. I made a couple of, well, I just really made one change to the tune on this car. Took some fueling out of it, and the battery. So the problem I've been having with the Optima battery, on a cold start is fine, but on a hot start, get the car out, driving around, whatever like that, once things get hot, it's struggling to start. I know it's the battery because if I put a jump box on there, it turns over just like that. So we got a new battery, we're gonna put that in. Hopefully you won't have to modify the battery tray too much that I have in the trunk, but let's figure this all out and get some boost action going. All right, so what we got here is a X2 AGM battery. It's got 850 cold cranking amps. This is probably one of the largest or biggest cranking amps that I found out of a AGM battery. So let's move over to the trunk, see if we can get this in the existing battery tray. All right, so I had to move some things around just a wee bit, but we have this mounted. It's not going anywhere. I don't know if I got that on camera. Let me do that one more time for the people. Yep, it's not going anywhere. I'm really going to finish this trunk probably sometime this summer. I kind of want to put the OEM carpet back up in here. I'm going to put the OEM panels back up in here, and like this whiteboard and all this other stuff. I just want that hidden, and the only thing you would just see is the kicker and the battery. I'll probably figure out a better way to route these wires, but honestly, like if you know me, I'm more function over aesthetics. So aesthetics is not my strong point when it comes to stuff like this. So we'll clean it up, but let's throw this tension on here and do a start. Tensioner is nice and quiet. Idle's good. cut it off. Now normally it's when the car's been hot, it lags cranking over. All right, the real test is gonna be me getting out and driving it. Let the car get up to temperature, cut it off, and see how it's gonna restart. Can't drive it today because it's raining. Hopefully I can get out tomorrow, put some miles on it. All right, y'all, I'm able to get out the house. Got a lot going on today, so I'm really just going around the corner and coming back. Just kind of want to see what the car's going to do. Now my wideband is reading crazy. All right, so this was a flop. Do I believe this? Not really. But I don't want to chance it. I think the real big thing now is just making sure the battery is sufficient. I'm just trying to pay attention to my Hugos, y'all. Hugos look like they switching. I definitely think the car is not running lean. I just think my wideband might be the issue. I gotta say, this AEM has really been more problems than not. Coolant temperature looks good, so we got that sorted out. Belt tensioner is good. So only thing left is the clutch packs for the rear end. And testing out this battery. I have my jump box with me, but I'm just gonna wait till I get to the house to cut the car off and start it back up. All right, we're back in the garage. Let's test this out. Now, normally when I try to restart it, it will hesitate. That's better. Try it one more time for good luck. This car, yeah, this car is kind of running rich for some reason. All right, so kind of going over this car and thinking about what's going on, I figured I would look at the fuel pressure. Lo and behold, how your fuel regulator works is without any vacuum hooked to your regulator, you should have some kind of base pressure. This is what you hear people say, set your base pressure first. So without the vacuum hooked to the fuel pressure regulator, I'm seeing about 43, 44 PSI. That's a little high. Normally, even with these OEM style non-adjustables, you should be pretty close to 39. I'm at 43. My car reads 10 inches of vacuum. So when you put that vacuum port on your regulator, you're going to see a drop based on how many inches of vacuum that you have. It's a 1-to-1 ratio. So for every inch of vacuum that's drawn on that regulator, you should see 1 PSI of fuel pressure dropped. I have 10 inches of vacuum. I should see 10 PSI of pressure drop on my regulator. What happens when I plug my vacuum port back up? my PSI drops from 43, 44 to 39, 38. I'm not seeing that 10 to 11 PSI drop. So I'm having an issue with my regulator back there. So I'm just, I just went to the store real quick because I really don't have a lot of time today. If I had time, I just probably would have went to the junkyard and just got a regulator just to test it. I thought I had one here, but I don't. Stock replacement, we're gonna throw this in. We should be around 40 PSI base vacuum. When I plug the vacuum port back on, I'll see a 10 to 11 PSI drop. I know the regulator is good. I'll insert a video here showing what I found with the car running, but I'm not going to record me taking off this regulator because I have to take off the intake manifold, have to take off a bunch of clamps, a bunch of vacuum hoses. Nothing new under the sun with that. We'll hop back in once I got everything hooked back up, and we'll see the difference of the pressure gauge. pressure down to 39 base. So it's been very busy last couple of days since I recorded that video. Come to find out that it wasn't the valve cover gasket that was leaking, it was the base of the field neck. Now I had two of those tall Foxbody valve covers, and when I was screwing on my breather, you know, it's screw-in breather, and I was screwing it in, and that whole field assembly just kind of spun. Once that happened, it started developing a leak at the base. I tried RTV, I tried a couple of things to get that fixed. None of that worked, so I had to end up pulling the valve cover. Pulled the valve cover, got everything back assembled, had a intake manifold gasket leak. Had to pull it again and fix that. So we got all that taken care of. We're looking good for Sunday. Sunday is Strats in Villa Park. We'll be there. I'm not sure if we're gonna take the white car or not, but we'll definitely have the red car there. Gosh, what else? Oh, the tune. So with the wideband, one of the segments on the display is off. So I thought it was reading a little bit rich looking at the data from the pulls, and it's actually reading like damn near dead on. The computer is commanding like 0.82 at that 3 pounds of boost or whatever, and it was putting out car's putting out 0.79, so that's well within 5%. Everything is good. So y'all, please give me strength. I'm letting my daughter drive the car. I hope she did not wreck it. This is my first time letting her drive, so hopefully it's still in one piece. So yeah, got a lot of that stuff figured out on this red car over here. So we'll be up at Strats, like I said, on Sunday. That's in Villa Park. This is a Mustang slash Cougar show. I've never been to this one before, so we'll definitely check that out. Hoping I get a chance to see y'all there. But yeah, everything is looking pretty good on the red car outside of the clutch pack. And I think that's really the only thing we have to do to it. So, hey, do me a solid, tell a couple of people about the channel. And until next time, God bless.